All right, so if I change my name to Clan the Sochan fan, would you guys be mad? You wouldn't be mad, right? Because at this point, he is my favorite player on the team, hands down. I think he's most Spurs fans' favorite, more than likely. And even if you're not a fan of the Spurs, you know Jeremy Sochan. And I think he's Pop's favorite, too.
I want some rest! Are we having fun yet?
Completely forgot to put my lights on, man. What's gotten into me? What's gotten into me? All right. Well, anyways, we're going to talk about this. So your boy Pop, he gave some high praises to your boy Jeremy Sochan, apparently. And I want to see this. Now, I'm a little late. Okay, I'm a little late to the party. This is March 15th when he talked about this. But I'm pretty sure it still holds weight, right? He's been praising Jeremy Sochan all season long. So I doubt this is anything different. Now, before we talk about that, if you guys want to support clanthemerchfan.com, as you guys know, I do not have my printer for reasons, but hey, no big deal. I'm just doing it third party, but hey, it doesn't really matter. Look, if you guys want to support the channel, please get yourself some merch. Just be patient with me once you order, because it's going to take a little time. But hey, you want good stuff, you gotta wait for it. But if you guys want to support the channel, you like what I do, you like all this info that we're throwing at you on a daily basis, or I'm throwing at you on a daily basis. I don't know why I said we. Yeah, support. Yeah, sorry, I went on way too long there. I need to do better at these. All right, Pop, what you got to say, my boy? What do you have to say about Jeremy Sochan? Are we starting at the beginning? Yeah, cool.
I actually wanted to ask you about Sochan. I know he's not playing tonight, but what are you seeing in his development? And
What's so funny, Pop?
what do you envision for him as far as an offensive player?
See, I can answer that one because he's one of my guys. He's a stud. He's going to be a hell of a player. He's got the same heart and the same competitiveness as Manu Ginobili.
I knew he was going to say Manu.
He's athletic. He can play all 5 positions. He's not Luka. There's only one of those. But for a 19-year-old kid to be able to do what he does when I put him at the point, and to watch him go rebound, run on the break, catch lobs, make threes when he's not really a good three-point shooter yet, change his free throw to one-handed and go from 35 to 80. He guards physically no matter who he's going up against. He takes no prisoners. He's not impressed with anybody he plays against.
True.
He's going to be a hell of a player.
All right. Okay. This was an absolute banger. Okay. I love this. All right. So as you guys know, Pop has compared him to Manu Ginobili many a time. So this is nothing new. So I'm not going to harp on that. But I will say this. Jeremy Sochan, and I said this when we drafted him as well, he's really, and people don't realize this, he's really like a top 5 pick. The only reason why he wasn't was because his shooting ability. And not only that, the way that he's utilized, he was a little bit of a gamble. Because he had to play differently when he was overseas. Once he went to Baylor, they used him more of a 6-man, and he could do a little bit of everything, but he wasn't necessarily like the guy, you know what I mean? Like they didn't necessarily lean on him to get a substantial amount of points or anything. So it's very easy for Jeremy Sochan to go under the radar. So the Spurs really got a great player here. And as he's been with the San Antonio Spurs, I would argue that he's had to do much more in the NBA than he ever had to do beforehand. So with him being a slight, not a huge gamble, I think he was going to be successful in the NBA regardless. Even if he doesn't develop a jump shot, I think he'll be successful in the NBA. But man, oh man, he was definitely a gamble as far as like a lottery pick and not taking him too high. But I think when it's all said and done, and maybe this is just like a vibe I'm getting, I think a few years down the line, it's going to be a few teams, not all, okay, not top 4, but maybe 5th, 6th, right? That took your boy Shaden Sharp. Because hold on, when was Shaden Sharp? Shaden Sharp draft pick. He was 7th, right? Yeah, he was. Pick 7th. So yeah, I would think that maybe the Trailblazers is going to sit back and say, maybe we should have got Sochan. Now, don't get me wrong, Shaedon Sharpe, you know, he's definitely hitting some highlight reels, okay? That's what people think of is the high flying. But I will say that by far, Jeremy Sochan is one of the top rookies in the NBA. Like, easily. Same age, easily one of the top rookies in the NBA. Maybe not a great comparison. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just not, because Shaedon Sharpe, he also didn't play in college, so he's kind of new to everything. But it's a vibe, okay? It's just a vibe I have. Jeremy Sochan, I think he's going to be one of the best players out of this draft, hands down. Top 4, top 5 player out of this draft. That's just how I feel about it. But yeah, anyways, look, I absolutely love this. Popovich, he doesn't do this often, okay? And I think this is important to at least bring this up before we get out of here. He doesn't give young players this much praise. I know that we're in a different era where, you know, we're trying to rebuild and everyone needs their egos stroked just a little bit more than maybe before. But I truly do believe that Popovich is a honest dude. And when it comes down to the way that he views players, he doesn't praise young guys like this. The last player I could think of that he praised to this degree was Kawhi Leonard. I don't remember one negative thing that Popovich ever said about Kawhi pre, you know, the trade. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I love this, and I truly do believe he's going to be something serious, something special, and Popovich believes it. So I mean, I guess that's enough, right? But anyways, I'll give it to you guys later, man. Thank you so much for the support. Let me bring it up one more time. Super Sochan. But I got plenty of different merch. So please go support. It means the world to me. It helps me, or world to me. It helps me keep doing what I'm doing when it comes to the channel and everything. So thanks for all the love. Until next time, deuces.